All right, I know this is a little grainy. Can I, maybe they'll change this if I put this up. Nope, nope. Would that be different? It's a little light, but ain't a lot of light. Okay, well, just want to try to jump on here because I've been having like several conversations today that I just need to just want to have people understand three little tidbits in life. This is the minor part, but still some good tidbits. One, never sacrifice out. If you are mainly dating, if you find yourself dating someone or getting to know someone, and you are soon discovering that your pace in your elevation of self is superseding that person's for themselves, sit down and have a talk and get more of an understanding of how they're moving. But always go by your spirit, because don't go by your eyes. Oh, but he is so fine, or she's so sexy, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you understand that if you're superseding that person, don't make you better, don't make them less than. It just putting you in a situation where either you're going to slow down or it's going to be a total disaster because that other person is not moving. Because a lot of times it's like more likely for you to slow down than that person is to pick up. So don't sacrifice out. If you see that, even with a friend, if you see that you move in a different direction, just move in the direction you need to move. If God have you guys friendship or relationship for a lifetime, he'll bring it back. He'll bring it back. That person will elevate. You be on a evenly yoked, and it'll work out. So I just want to make sure that y'all don't sacrifice. This ain't the day and time to be sacrificing out. I'm going through a bunch of changes. It's enough stuff that's coming at us every day in all kinds of ways. So there's no reason for us to add on to that by trying to carry someone, that's not disabled. Let's put it that way. Okay. The next thing. Oh boy. If someone is trying to talk to you or trying to pull you up, as they say, or you see this person constantly without a mask, not wearing this at all, never had these on, every time they complain about having to put it on, different things like that, don't be around that person. Don't even give your number to that person. Don't even consider getting to know that person. Because if that person is not being considerate enough to protect themselves, they sure not going to be considerate enough to try to protect you. And that means even if they wear it in your presence, when they're out of your presence, they're not wearing it. And they just freewheeling it, if you will. So if you come across someone, I don't care who they are, how long you known them, if you just met them. If somebody is not taking, and of course they don't have to be, like for instance, some people just wear it everywhere they go. They don't never take it off their face. They even in the car they might pull it down, like myself, or pull it down, but I never take it off. But then you have some that hang it, and then every time they get out the car, every time they go in a place, they put it on. But then you have those who don't put anything on, don't even have a mask, and they do this. Those type of folk, for real, we talking about do or die in this day and age. Don't even fool with them. Don't give them the time of day. And the last thing, oh boy, the last thing. If you are not designed to help people, if God has not assigned you to help someone, be very careful of who you're helping. Because if you allow somebody to be on your land or you on their land, whatever they're going through, whatever you're going through, is going to affect that land, point blank, period. Is no ifs and buts about it. It's going to do it. So, even in this day and time, you just have to make sure that the ones that you want to help, go to God. Say, God, should I be helping this person? And if I am, in what way? Because sometimes we may give money to a situation, and God said, just lend an ear. We might just lend an ear, but God might say, just pray for that person. So we got to be very in tune with that, to make sure that we're not going out of our way and upset our own land, and then we start struggling when we wasn't struggling in the first place. And that's another thing. If life was going smooth and things was elevating and things were going well, and all of a sudden you meet somebody, or you start hanging out with somebody, or you run into an old somebody and things are just crazy, that tells you that person need to come up off your land. And you definitely need to come off that person's land. So I just want to put these little tidbits out, because I'm hearing more and more in the work that I do of people going through changes that they don't have to go through. But I think doing this whole thing, a lot of times, yes, some people might get depressed, some people might get stressed and things like that. And sometimes some people are looking for reason to do what they want to do anyway. So with that said, just be mindful. Make sure self-preservation is first and foremost, and never let it go. It doesn't mean that you're selfish. It means you're positively selfish in your self-preservation. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.